Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Hey there, welcome to the Samir channel. I am out of breath, baby girl. Call everybody girl. Hey, welcome to the Samir channel. Welcome to your, maybe. Welcome to your message from your higher self. This is your message to your higher self about love specifically. So there is one already that exists in general, and whatever came up there. But this one is, I'm just trying to deal with love relationships. So pile 1, 3, 5, and 8. And if you'd like guidance every month, personal guidance every month about your love life and your love world, whatever's going on in there, to see what spirit has to say to guide you in that, towards that. For every month, you want to join tier 2 of the Patreon at patreon.com/Luce Link should be in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in your reading. Hey there, pile 5. Welcome to your reading. What does your higher self have to say about your love life? Let's start with the tarot. What is your higher self's message to you about your love life? We have the Four of Pentacles coming out, the Knight of Wands, of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, and we have the Hermit coming out as well. Okay. And the Magician in reverse too. I don't know why this is like the message that comes out, but it's like you need help. You need help, and it's not a bad thing to get help. Like, it's weird, like you not getting help because you think it'll make you look some type of way is like someone not drinking water because they think it'll make them look thirsty. Like, babe, you gotta drink water. You need water to live. Like, I don't understand why we do this to ourselves sometimes. Like, we need something and we don't get it. And the thing is, this is someone that is realizing that they do need some help or need some assistance or need some backup or whatever. It just blows my mind because it's the same. Like, it's like we're all like this. Like, every human, maybe not all of us, but yeah, we're like this. Well, we won't accept help or go for help when we need it. Maybe sometimes for the reasons that we think it'll make us look bad because of some type of stigma attached to whatever help is being gotten. Maybe not wanting to look like one needs help, wanting to look like one has it all together, or whatever the case may be. I can definitely relate to all of these stories, but it's like the only person that suffers is you. This is like being angry at someone, and how people say sometimes being angry at someone is like drinking a poison thinking it'll affect the other person. Except this is us not getting the thing that we need in order to enrich our lives, in order for us to have richer lives. Like, why would you not want that? With this, though, there is something here about help, right? Where your intuition is sending help. Your higher self has and is sending help because you don't got it all together. And this isn't actually even insulting. I'm saying this as like a matter of fact. Like, you don't have it all together. The Magician is in reverse. Like, what are you talking about? The Magician is the person that has all the tools to create. The Magician is the bridge between what is above being created in the down below in the earthly realm. And this is in the reverse. Like, please, the earthly realm is starving, babe. Oh, I'm getting a deja vu. And with the Hermit here, help is enforced with the 2 moon dogs and the moon. So, and the bird. Like, there's so much help here. There's so much help here. And even the crab. Like, literally, this is the moon meets the Hermit. What is this? This is like the moon has hijacked the hermit card. So literally, your higher self, your spiritual team, your intuition is being hijacked, and honestly, rightfully so, by the powers that be, by spirit, in order to assist you. If you have been praying for help, praying for guidance, that not only is it coming for some of you, it has absolutely arrived. The Four of Pentacles is really interesting here because this person looks like they have it all together, but then there's like this fire here. And it's almost like he knows at this point of me looking at this, he knows that there's a fire here and he can kind of see it growing and he's kind of feeling hot and he's kind of like, oh, am I on fire? But I'm not going to go down. I'm not going to look like I'm panicking. I'm going to hold myself together and make it look like I'm okay. Everything is okay, but I'm literally catching fire. And if this person, this Four of Pentacles person, would only bend, be flexible enough to pick up this hot rod and put it away or to kick it, to show that they are being affected, they would help themselves in that way, right? That's them sort of like asking for help or looking vulnerable, essentially. If this person was to look vulnerable or what they perceive to be vulnerable, it would help. So, babe, your higher self's message to you when it comes to love is look vulnerable. Be vulnerable. If you need to get help, get help. If there's something about your love life that has not made sense, something about your love pattern that has not made sense, and you are like, I don't know if I can do it by myself, get a coach, get see a professional, a therapist if you need to like unpack certain things. Join a love program, join an EFT group, bitch, I don't know, like whatever you gotta do, ask for help. If you're in a relationship with somebody, ask your partner for help. If you know that you have certain patterns about yourself that keep happening in your love relationships and you find yourself keeping apologizing to people, when you meet a partner or with this current person that you may be with, ask them for help. Say, hey, like, I need you to help me talk to you better, or I need you to help me open up more. Like, I need you to sort of like every so often, if you can, just ask me how I'm doing, or ask me this. And if I don't give you an answer, like, just sit with me, like, help me through this. This is difficult, right? If you're in a loving relationship or whatever, I don't know what you got going on. That showing your vulnerability as opposed to looking like things are okay. And for some of you, this could literally be in terms of not just like in terms of like mental health. This could be in terms of like financial help, where you talk to your partner and say, hey, like, I can't do dates as much anymore for a while because financially I'm not as good as I would like to be, right? This could be saying something like that to whomever you're with. So maybe my dates are going to look a little more homebound for now, or a little more in the park with, you know, sandwiches or walks or something like that, because I'm not where I need to be to do these other things. We do have a lot of pentacle energy here, a lot of earth energy here. We have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus showing up big time, Virgo especially, and then we also have like what, Aries, and I don't know who else, Sagittarius with the wands, with the guy, this man, what's his name, the magician. But there is something here about you reaching out to the powers that be and asking for help, asking for assistance, and showing your vulnerability in the way that you don't got it all together. And like, that's actually, I'm looking like, the way I'm seeing this is it's actually going to help you. It'll help people. I don't even know if this is just love. There's like no cups here. Okay? There's no cups here. This is looking like your livelihood, your body, your your work, your resources. Like this is maybe just, even if let's say, yeah, I don't know, like in any of those areas of your life, honestly, like this is your love higher self message, but it could start in other areas of your life as well and bleed into gloriously into your love world from your higher self, just being like, babe, we can show that we don't got it all together. We can show that we're tired. We can show that we need a little bit of help. We can show that we're not perfect. And if anything, there's something about that that's going to be endearing. One more. Awesome. 9 of Pentacles. It will be endearing. So many pentacles, girl. Yes. A color bar girl. I love it. I love it because I think that way, when you're a lot more vulnerable, you'll attract a partner that actually wants to give to you, or you'll elicit from your partner more of them giving to you and more of them caring for you. And that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Because you don't have to have it all together. I think your higher self is really kind of saying like, babe, in love, you don't have to show that you have it all together. You can show some vulnerability, and that's actually going to help and serve you well in love and connecting in love. Spider Woman, fucking hell yeah. Co-creation. I love this for you because, yeah, like that's what I'm saying, like where they'll give to you. It won't just be feeling like you are the one doing the things in the relationships anymore. The more you show your vulnerability in your love world and in your life as a whole, the more you'll be co-creating with someone as opposed to me creating, like only you creating. You'll be giving them a chance to show you where they can fit in your world, if they can fit in your world. We have card number 48, Spider Woman. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to meet you, Pile 5, to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember that you can't control the form, accept life on life's terms. When the goddess Spider-Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. So I hope this serves you, Pal 5. This was a really beautiful reading. Lots of pentacles. So it looks like something stable and enriching wants to come your way in love. You're not going to be single for long, your higher self is saying. And if that is, if you're single, you're not going to be single for long, babe. You're really not. There's a partnership either around you right now or steadily, fastly incoming. And it's something that is looking to last and be built on something very real. And what your higher self is saying is like, babe, be vulnerable, be open, ask for help. Like, you don't have to do it alone. And that's going to be something that's going to be helpful in this dynamic that wants to give to you and co-create with you. I wish you everything, babe. If you do want love guidance to move you through each month, it's a personal not always handwritten, but it's a personal written reading mail to you for love guidance for every month, as well as success guidance, what to focus on, what to avoid, and spirit message to you. They're all in the Patreon, patreon.com/Luce Lemire. You can get your own personal readings there mailed to your USA address. And those have been incredibly fruitful. So I'm hearing a lot more reviews from that, and I'm finding them really useful, because what's coming up for everybody that I'm pulling and writing for is nice. Like it's like, oh, I can see how this can help. So, and I'm hearing that back. So if that's something that moves you, please join the Patreon, see how you like it. And I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey there, Pal 8. Pal 8, what is your higher self message to you about your love life? Okay. That's the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is the Hierophant, the big 5 in reverse. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What is happening? Someone once wrote in the comments, they're like, if all the cards are reversed, that means you didn't shuffle correctly. No, my cards are in reverse. If all the cards come up upright, does that mean you didn't shuffle correctly? No, it just means that's the message. Like, don't. Just don't. What was that song? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, so the messages that I'm seeing here, it feels like something's been avoided. Yeah. The 7 of Cups on this side is a message of overwhelm. It's a message of overwhelm, being stunned by one's choices, of what's present and what's not present, not knowing what to do, how to move, and essentially the message here being, so don't, right? If you are bombarded by choice or overwhelm, stop, pause, don't make a choice. You do not have to make a choice. You don't have to make a decision. The 5 of Wands in reverse is quite interesting. It's definitely giving me tower type energies, especially next to the big 5. El Papa, the Hierophant, and this little baby here, and all these fruits of like newness and pregnancy and life and the like. So I don't know if someone got like pregnant and there's crazy news about that, or a pregnancy didn't happen and there's crazy news about that, like not knowing which way to go. In either case, there's a message here of stopping until things are a little bit clearer in order for you to make a decision on the way forward. Consistently. Even the Ace of Pentacles, sometimes for me, it can talk about a missed opportunity, or it can talk about this energy of something not yet arrived. So with what I'm seeing here for you, Pal 8, your best bet right now is too much is happening, or too much is yet to be known, that at this point, and as much as you may be wanting to make a decision right now, pause and take a beat. Okay, and I'm not sure how long that beat will last, but take the beat anyway. Co-creation with Spider Woman here talks about, we just did this for the recent pile. I'm gonna give you the short and skinny of it, and then I'm gonna wow, that's crazy. Know why you want something. So this is gonna help. Thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit loves you, Pal 8. Like, Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. Spirit is citizen prime in the Illumination. And with the Spider Woman co-creation here, this message is basically saying, before you move forward, before you make any type of decision, go back to your center. Go back to your calling and go, okay, what do I want? And re-ask yourself the questions, because you may be operating off of old information. You may be reacting as opposed to really thinking about what you actually want moving forward. And so Spider Woman is basically saying, babe, know why you want something. Why do you want this person? Why do you want this relationship? what motivates you? What inspires you? What are you dreaming of? What do you want your life to look like? You may not be able to control what it looks like, but if you tune into the energy of it, you'll be happy with what you get because it'll be in line with what you want. And you might be pleasantly surprised by that because you're weaving the world with the energy of what feels the most right to you, right? You're part of the web of creation. So having said that, there could be something going on in your love world. Maybe you're fighting with somebody, or you used to fight with somebody, and now it's just kind of like, no, maybe, I don't know, I'm not even getting that someone is coming back. It's just like, maybe something is, like, maybe you did something, right? Maybe your higher self is saying, hey, for some of you, I'll go through several stories. Maybe your higher self is saying, hey, we did this with this person. This sucked. This failed. Maybe we were in the wrong. And rather than trying to fix it, we need to stop. And for some of you, maybe let go. I don't know. But we need to stop and really think about what we want here. Are we really going to get what we want here? Why are we doing what we're doing? Are we trying to get this person back for us because we want to apologize? We want them to see us as good because we want them to like us? Like, for what? For what are we doing what we're doing? Because sometimes we just get caught in this hamster wheel. Alternatively, this is a situation where it's really kind of feeling like somebody messed up and that somebody was you in some way. And if it's not, I'll get to that story. But I feel like the mess up stories are here, or like missed opportunity stories are here. Or maybe you had a moment to interact with somebody and you did not take that moment, like you fumbled. However way you did it, babe, I just had this experience and I'm just like, oh my god, but it was like minuscule. There will be more moments. But yeah, maybe there was a fumbleation here and now you're stunned, and spirit is kind of saying, like, your higher self is saying, like, babe, chill, stop, drop, kaboom. Like, stop trying to try. Just stop for a second. Just stop for a second. And let's understand why we're even here, number one, what we're even trying to do, number two, and what that would look like for what we want. Like, what do we want, number three? Like, ultimately, where are we trying to go? And then let's go back to number one and go, does this situation even serve us? Does it matter that we fumbled? Because does this person, this dynamic, is that even what we want? Is that even what serves our greater story, what we want for our future? And if it is, then okay, now we have to come to some truths, right? Come to terms with some truths about what we want for ourselves, and when we want it, how we want it, and like just like massage that energy and understand it a lot more. So when it comes to your love life, I don't see an event where you didn't fumble. I'm sorry. Let me say, maybe somebody fumbled you, right? Maybe you've had relationships or dynamics that you thought were going to be something and they didn't work out. And maybe there were misunderstandings and you're kind of like, oh, okay, I see. You thought something was going to be something and it didn't work out the way you thought it was going to. Still, at the end of the day, higher self is saying, we are in overwhelm right now. We don't even know which way is up, down, left, right. We can pause and get back to center, figure out what center even looks like for us now, and then move from there. Create from that space of greater understanding. Oh my god. You ever choked on your own saliva? Oh my god. There could be somebody here who's been through a divorce or has gone through a fight, and whether it's like a big argument, a massive blowout, something, but there's a severance here, like a broken union. Maybe somebody was cheated on, or somebody cheated, or whatever, and you're just kind of like, where do I go through to from here? Like, the cycle cannot continue. Like, what am I doing? What is happening? The Seven of Cups is really like the main guidance of this thing, that's saying, like, babe, stop, drop, kaboom. Like, stop and assess what it is you even want. Like, let's recalibrate. When it comes to love, I want to pull another card. Something broke Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Something broke, and I whether it was by your hand or someone else's hand, or obviously like a mixture of both, misunderstandings or whatever, it's just something broke and you need to recalibrate. I think the options that are available to you in love, you may not even want them. So don't force yourself to be with them just because they're there, right? Just because someone is there. Fucking Nine of Pentacles. Listen, Spirit lives in the House of Lumiere. Spirit is citizen prime in the Illumination. And why I'm saying that is because, yeah, the fuck right. Like, please, it's time to enjoy sort of being single and thinking about yourself and what you want to create and what that looks like in a partner, a partnership. Because something broke here. Something has changed, I should say. If nothing broke, which, okay, something has massively shifted and you are feeling it in your world. And maybe your type has changed. Maybe you're looking around you when you're looking at all the people who you could have, I guess, and you're just kind of like, I don't want any of it. I don't want any of it. I don't know what to pick, because maybe you don't want any of it. You don't want any of the suitors that are coming your way. You don't like it. You want the thing that you want and it's not in front of you. So you don't have to choose if you don't know. Nine of Pentacles showing up here is really freaking saying, Spirit really being here for you, being like, babe, pal 8, chill, be in your 9, be in your single, be in your glory, be in your just receptive feminine energy of enjoying what comes your way, enjoying who and what comes your way. You don't have to choose from, okay, I gotta buckle down. Like, no, you don't have to. You can just enjoy the energies that are around you with the Nine of Pentacles. And if something rises from the cream, then great. That's what I have for you. I think your higher self is just saying, like, babe, chill. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on our foundations. Let's focus on being single for a while, for a minute, and get back in touch with us and what we want. What I would recommend for you, Pal 8, is to check out the Patreon. It's patreon.com/Luce Lemire, because there you can get LightMail. In tier 2, you get access to a personal reading that surrounds what to focus on for that month, what to avoid for that month. The one that's relevant to this, the love guidance and success guidance. That's why tier 2 is important, because tier 2 has the love and success for you, because there's a lot of pentacles showing up for you, okay, and that could be very, very helpful. But most of all, you get spirit guidance twice a month, spirit general guidance twice a month, and that would be incredibly beneficial, because for a fraction of the price of a personal reading, you get to hold it, look at it, carry it with you, and check in with it to see when else it centers you in your world. Because right now I think there's a lot of centering required here, and that what to avoid is going to be helpful if you've been used to moving a certain way. What to focus on is going to be useful if you again have been used to moving in a certain way. It'll let you know that, oh, I'm on track, or oh, you know what, I gotta pivot. So patreon.com/Luce Lemire is where you can find LightMail, and I think that's going to be really beneficial for you. I hope to see you there. If not, that's totally fine. You can also just get a personal reading and see how that feels for you. All right? Keep your light on. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Pawan. Bonzi. Hey, Pawan. Look at 2 of Cups. Okay. What is your higher self trying to tell you about love? What's your higher self trying to tell you about love? Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. I am going to put these back in the deck. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse coming out. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Jeez. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, baby. I love this deck so much. I missed using it. So this is just going to be the deck I'll be using for the next 7 years of the channel. Speaking of which, we broke into our 7 years of the channel. Last month, no, 2 months ago. Did not celebrate. We should celebrate. I always thought I created this channel in May. Oh, Two of Wands, the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So there's Capricorn energy here, Virgo energy, perhaps Taurus energy as well. I'm picking up on a little bit of Libra as well, Virgo, Libra, cuspy. We've got the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands, so that we have the fire signs available here. You could be a fire sign. The person of interest in your world could be a fire sign. When it comes to love, it's really interesting. The Devil does give me fire. It's Capricorn, but it gives me fire energy, like Sag. So Sag could be relevant to you, or Sag season could be relevant to you. I'm picking up on someone who, no, not someone in a hoe phase, but let's start with a 7. I'm picking up on someone who's tired. Hold on. Someone who's tired of, I don't know, crumbs. And it's not even crumbs, right? Like, I don't think you would call it crumbs. I think you would say this is the best that this person could give you. And my thing is, though, I think you're reaching a point that your higher self is promoting here. You've reached a point where you realize that you want more. And it's not hoe season. It's not a hoe season. It's more of like a bad girl era. You feel me? It's a bad girl era. It's giving bad girl era. Bad gal Riri era. Like you're entering into that Rihanna energy of I don't give a fuck. I feel like you've given so much. Your higher self is like noticing that you've given so much in certain places in your world. Maybe again, like I know this is love energy, right? But I need you to understand, Pal One, that our love energy can be and is affected by other energies in our life because we are the same person. Okay? Like the person you are at work is the person that goes on dates. It's the same body, it's the same psyche. Okay? It's the same brain, it's the same being. And so how you show up at work, how you relate to people, and we wear different hats and different parts of ourselves rise and fall to meet us in different areas, right? But there's something here about whether or not in some type of relationship, maybe it's at work, maybe it's with your family, and again, most likely, maybe it's with lovers. But you try and got so far, and in the end, it didn't even matter. It did, because I feel like you're the person that would say, well, no, I mean, and I don't think that's wrong. I'm not making fun of that because I intimately get that. But I feel like you are someone who you are experiencing disappointment from lack of growth. And when I say that, I'm still hearing the, well, you're experiencing disappointment from things not working out the way you would have wanted them to work out. So maybe you've experienced people who do want to commit to you. Maybe you have experienced people who do want to move in and do the whole whatever thing you want. Maybe you've experienced, good relationships in work and with clients, etc. But okay, people want to commit to you, but they want to commit to you in words, not in actions. They want to commit to you, but only, no, it's like someone who wants to be like, no, I want to be committed, I want to be in a relationship, but like they don't act like they're in a relationship, right? Like you feel like you're their favorite hat. They get to put you on and take you off whenever they want. And yeah, you get to say, oh, that's my person. But like, do you really even have a person? You know what I mean? Maybe at work, you get a promotion, right? At work, you get a promotion and you get this new title, you get new roles. Maybe it's not even a promotion. Maybe they just say, hey, this person has left. We need you to step in, be a team player, and fill in this role, ... And you're like, yeah, of course, like I'll do that because you give a fuck. And then you're kind of like, huh, there's no pay increase. There's no pay increase. And maybe there is a pay increase, right? you get more, you get a title, you get, these other benefits. You're like, oh, maybe I don't get a pay increase, but I got a title now. I can change my resume. I can change my little business cards. I don't like saying, I like saying that, but it's so offensive sometimes. I can change my business cards. I can da 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 da. But you're like, it didn't come with a pay raise, or it came with a small pay raise. Nothing that actually matches what you would have liked. That's what this energy, I feel, is addressing. Your higher self is addressing this energy of your desire, your drive, your ability to commit and overcommit, which I'm not even saying that as a slight, because I really intimately, again, get this energy of being so committed to something that sometimes it's at the risk of yourself, but you don't see it, because when you love doing something, when you love pleasing people, when you love being there for people, when you love caring for people, when you love doing the work that you do well, when you take pride in what you do and your output, that in and of itself is the reward. You feel me? But like, real life still happens. And you've reached a point, or your higher self is talking about the point that you reached where you just kind of went, huh, this isn't what I thought it would be. This relationship isn't what I thought it would be. This person isn't what I thought it would be. This job isn't what I thought it would be. This opportunity that I've worked so hard for, it's just not turning out to be what I thought it would be. And then you wear this little face. It's giving baby. It's a very exaggerated face, but it's not as fruitful as you would have liked. Yeah, of course, you got some things, but this is sad. It's not working as well as you would have liked it to. And Spirit is basically saying, like, your higher self is saying, learn from the past. Learn from this. Learn about yourself. Be aware of yourself. Be aware of your obsessive nature. Be aware of your dedicated nature. Be aware that of your habit. Be aware of that. Be aware of your drive and what it does to you. Be aware of your commit. Like, be aware of all those habits. I'm not going to say toxic. It could be in there too. I mean, you're literally flanked between the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Devil, so toxic could be there, whatever that means. But sometimes you say toxic and people don't look at positive traits, where any strength overused becomes a weakness. If you're a really understanding person, that, babe, becomes a toxic trait, because you're so understanding that you may not be able to pivot out of that. So when I say toxic trait, it kind of makes people start thinking like, oh, the bad things about you. And sometimes a trait becomes toxic because it's overly done. Like, balance is so important. And this 7 is calling to that Libra energy of balance, to be honest, because now you're looking at this thing that you've done, this relationship, this wait, right? You've been waiting for something, this waiting for somebody, and like what you get if they did come back around, or what you're getting, or what you were, whatever. I did a reading recently of like, you thought you were going to get something and it sort of fell flat. I don't remember the title, but this thing where you're looking at it, you're like, really? Is this really fucking it? This card, the 7 of Pentacles, it asks you, right? Your higher self is asking you to, hey, 2 of Wands it. Plan a way forward, and I think you're doing that already. I think you're in your bad bitch energy season, but it's kind of like you're in your like, I don't care anymore season. People suck, people suck, people suck. But the fact of the matter is, you're a lover girl, you're a lover boy, you're a lover person, and you're going to get back into love because that's who you are on the inside. The Devil is here. But with this 2 of Wands, you are guided to move forward consciously. And with the 7 of Pentacles, you're guided to look at the soil that you planted stuff in, the fruit, the season, how much water you gave it, how much sun you gave it, the place you, right? Like, who you are may just need to be gate kept a little bit. You may not need to change the fact that you're this type of person. Maybe you're a super talkative person. Maybe you're an oversharer. Maybe you're I don't know, babe, whatever you are. You may not need to change that. You may just need to pivot it out and give it to the people that it's for, right? Maybe the ground wasn't right. Maybe there's times when you can pull back because this isn't the right moment for that. Just being more aware, like gain awareness with the Seven of Pentacles, like learn from what has happened and what has not happened in love. Things that didn't work out, things that didn't feel good, things that went crazy, things that put you out of yourself, things that put you out of pocket, things that made you out of who you are, and plan accordingly from there. Right? Look at what happened and plan accordingly from there. So, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to do that. Adaptability. Okay. Adaptability is here. I'll take that. I'll take that. Because Spirit wants to talk to you a lot here. So you got creative spark. Something is coming, and healing in reverse. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a creative spark coming. We got the creative spark with the Queen of Wands here in reverse. And you have adaptability. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse is really screaming because number one, that is you out of pocket, but there's also somebody who will be coming towards you who is going to be someone who is, you can't be who you were to handle this person. You just can't. Yep. You just can't. You can't be that. You can't be who you've been. You can't be how you've been. To handle this person that could be coming your way. It's Queen of Wands energy. You just can't. Adaptability says when you've set intentions for how your life could be different, fuller, juicier, better, prosperous, creative, more meaningful, etc., which you're going to be doing, the Two of Wands, right? Your higher self is telling you to do this. Adaptability is the power you'll need to rely on. Absolutely. The old familiar you, right? The one we were just talking about, the one who is used to your comfort zones, is now invited to dance in uncharted territory because, yeah. The questions to ask yourself as you step into the unknown are, who do I need to become in order to experience the life I desire? Exactly what we were talking about. What in me needs to shift so I can welcome this amazing abundance? You may want to get a reading to see if other goddesses will give you extra insight. So that's so crazy. We had creative spark and we had healing in reverse. I don't know. Healing in reverse sometimes can just mean sometimes we're over healing, like we're focused too much on healing, but I think there is some healing that needs to take place in terms of practically looking at yourself judiciously and pragmatically with the Seven of Pentacles here, looking at the soil, right? Like your proverbial soil, water, sun, light access, the ground, the seed, that whole thing, right? When you're baking and something doesn't rise, you look at the yeast or the baking soda. Is that shit expired, right? Or powder? Is the yeast still active? Is it dead? You look at that and then you plan your baking accordingly, right? So same, you want to look at the ingredients of where you've come from, what you've been doing, and plan accordingly and mitigate those things. Know you have everything you need right now, absolutely, because it's in you. You are aligned with the Celtic shapeshifter goddess Aine, or Ain, I don't know, who could move effortlessly between our world and the world of fairy. Her power of adaptability is sparkling within you. So get it. All right, babe. That message is pretty powerful. There could be somebody coming your way with this Queen of Wands in reverse, and this person will eat you up alive if you're not different. I think this person will just like overwhelm you. I think they're kind of exciting, though. I think they're kind of exciting, and they will be maybe even a helpful force in some ways, because you'll see how they are and you'll go, well, maybe I need to be like that a little bit more. I don't know. That's up to you. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/LuceLemire, where you can check out LightMail. It's a mail delivered straight to your mailbox. It's physical. It's USA only for now. You can check and see if it's opened up to international places. But I would love to have you. In that we cover what to focus on, what to avoid, your love, your success, your guidance in love, and your guidance and success. And each of those are different tiers you can see. And it's physical mail, so you can actually track your energy over time as opposed to not. And it's actually incredibly helpful. So if that's something is calling for you and calling to you, then great. I wish you everything. Give you that and good luck. Bye bye. Hey there, pile 3. Hey there, pile 3. Okay, so pile 3. What is your higher self's message to you about love? About love. We got the Queen of Swords, awesome. Page of Pentacles. He's coming out today. He's giving. It's Taurus season, bitch. I love the pages. They're so fun. Except the Page of Swords. He can go somewhere. You know what I mean? The Hermit. Great. 5 of Pentacles. We should have kept the Hermit. Okay. So we have the backs of everyone. Nobody is looking at us. We're all being snubbed. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Speedy Man, the Chariot. You know what happened, Paltry? I was having a moment and I forgot the word for wall, so I called it a vertical ceiling. I am not okay. And the 5 of Pentacles. Did I say that? Okay. I mean, this is kind of insane. This is a lot of energy right here. What's going on? Your higher self is asking you to be more judicious when it comes to love. I think there is I feel comfortable saying that there is a great love coming for you, pile 3. I think you need to know that there is a great love coming for you. There is, that's really heavy. Well, there is a great love coming for you. And just because someone says nice things to you, does nice things for you, does not mean that they are that great love. Even your great love, I don't want to say it like this, but even your great love, okay, I figured out how I want to say it. Even your great love will need to be proven. Okay? And by that, I mean, just because somebody is sweet to you, just because somebody sparks our interest, just because somebody melts our cold heart, just because somebody makes us feel good, doesn't mean that they're the one for us. We need to go through a little bit more of a vetting and understanding process to see if they are our great love. Meaning even our great love will have to be put through that vetting process, as we ourselves are to be put through that vetting process for them to see if we match. And that's necessary. It should happen. We have Cancer season. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And we have some Pentacles. The person for you, pile 3, from your higher self will show up. And I mean that in all the ways. Number 1, they will show up as in they exist. There is someone who exists for you. And they could be, you could meet them in the 6th month or the 9th month, somewhere between the 6th and 9th month, somewhere between the 6th and the 9th, if those numbers are relevant. The letter R could be important. Listen, I don't know. It could be the 6th or 9th sign, but I don't know. Okay. They could be a Cancer. I said again, they could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I mean, I guess they could be Virgo, blah, blah, blah. Taurus and Capricorn, but I don't, it's whatever. You may be getting an inkling about this person's existence in the 5th month of the year, or in Taurus season, or maybe Taurus person is important, or the Taurus energy is important. I don't like when I get into this spiral of talking about signs all the time, because it literally doesn't always matter. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it acts as really great confirmation, but energy, babe. Anyway, having said all of that craziness, Spirit is saying this person is going to show up as in this person exists, right? Your higher self is saying, babe, the person for us exists, and boy, do they exist. Oh, I love that. And they're coming to you, right? They are coming to you. They're on the other side of a mountain. For some of you, it could be 6 to 9 months, or maybe even 6 to 9 weeks, but I'm feeling more 6 to 9 months, or again, the 6 month. I don't know. I don't want to go through that again. Don't do that to me. Or maybe in the 5th month, which I don't know. May could be important. June, May, June. Save me from myself. Because I feel like you are putting out a beacon that they are coming towards you. Even though you're cold. Your higher self is saying someone for you does exist. And also, they're going to show up for you. They're going to give and receive you well. You're going to feel that. They're going to give and receive you. Okay? They're going to give and receive the innocence of you. Oh, that's so sweet. They're going to see the strength that you have and honor it. They're going to see your willingness to understand and be the ones to understand you, because they see that you are fair, that you don't like wrong things, and they will give you that reciprocity. They don't like one-sidedness. They see that you don't like one-sidedness because you've had enough of that. You want reciprocity. And that they will basically see your soft side, to be honest with you. And I think you will appreciate that they see your soft side. Because maybe, and this isn't even because, oh, you're a Queen of Swords and they'll see your soft side, because this could be them as well, but I'm not going to talk about that. You could be the Queen of Cups and some people can see your soft side. You can be the Queen of Pentacles, like whatever. You can be just a person. People can see your soft side and take advantage of it. A human thing to do. People can see your soft side and be like, oh, this person won't mind if I do this and that. This person won't mind if I treat them this way. It's them. They won't mind. Puffy doesn't mind. It's fine, right? They can see your soft side and be like, oh, it's fine. This person, though, regardless of if you're a Queen of Swords or whatever, they will see your soft side and honor it. You hear me? Like, they will honor it. They will show up for that softness and care for it. And this is a really sweet message. Because none of the others, I tell you, none of the other piles what it is. I can tell you that much. This person is going to care for it because they know what it's like to be without. They will honor it because they see you, who you are, how you are, and they will honor you because in their own experience, they know what it's like to not have that and to come from, I don't want to say come from nothing, but to come from coldness. They know what it's like to feel the warmth of a person. Oddly, I think this person might be drawn to your coldness. It's almost like your coldness is sending a beacon. But the thing is, it's not like you're cold, because this side of the Queen of Swords is showing where her strength comes from. Right? These shiny crystals, which are essentially this beacon of the the Page of Pentacles, which is pointing towards the horizon as this Cancerian chariot goes towards the horizon. So on the other side of that is this beacon that leads to then this energy here. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. So it's not even that like you're like cold for no reason or whatever. Like you're just someone who your aura and your energy, this person finds it scary, but not really, but on also like really enticing. Like you keep this person on their toes because they like that. This person likes order, and you have a certain kind of order about you. And again, you could be a doopsie doopsie doo with an inner Queen of Swords energy of an inner Queen of Swords energy of, no, I have my boundaries and this is the they will love that. Like they'll be drawn to that because they like order. They like you can be again a dipsy flirting and all these things again and still have that strength in the middle to know when to, this person is for play and this person is for maybe for serious, and you know how to like navigate those spaces because of your experience or whatever. And they like that. Like this person will like you. But your higher self is basically saying, babe, keep doing what you're doing if that's what you're doing. And because you're sending a beacon of messages of stability. Like you're not I don't want to say floozy, but like you're not a floozy. Like you're not someone to be looked at as like a floozy type. Like you don't give out floozy energies. You don't give out, oh, I can play with this person and this person is like deeply into that. Deeply into that. Like they like that stability because it calls them into a greater energy, and they're ready to only give that cup in exchange for this pentacle. Right? They're ready to do it's really beautiful. I don't even know what else to say about this, to be honest. Shakti, transformation. So what your higher self and additionally is trying to convey to you, babe, your alignment task to align with this energy is sometimes people in situations come into your life as kind of change agents that turn your life upside down. Yeah, you don't get to the Queen of Swords unless you've been through a few things. What you thought was real and expected is challenged by someone else's perspective or behavior, which you have no control over. This can be painful and deeply confusing, but the creator goddess Shakti wants to offer you her guidance. Can you see how everything that is off balance is serving you now, Pal 3? Helping to open old wounds so you can finally heal? You know you are seeking this change, this magical metamorphosis for a better life for you and your loved ones. Right now, your alignment task is to love that part of yourself that sabotages your efforts to move forward. Love the insecure you, the one that is jealous, the one that sees not enough when the world is truly full of potential. Life loves you. The feminine aspect of the universe, the great goddess herself, all your angels and guides and helpers remind you that you came here as a spiritual being learning to co-create the world anew. What I like about this message from Shakti is loving that small self that sabotages our efforts, the insecure us, the jealous us, the one that sees not enough. I love that because that's that thing that this person coming is going to love about you as well. But you loving that first is going to allow you to see their love as pure and good because you've done that already. You know that it's good to love that side of you. And this person will honor that side of you. And because you already do that, that's going to be easier for you to understand. And you got the Nine of Cups too. So you will get what you're wanting. And it'll feel really good. If you'd like to join the Patreon, please feel free to do so. If you'd like to join the membership, please feel free to do so. When I go live, members get perks that could be beneficial to you. The love guidance, that is personal reading love guidance, mail delivered to your USA address as of now, is available. It's called LightMail. It's on patreon.com/Luz and I invite you to check it out. It might be something of value to you, especially during this transition phase as you send your beacon out and your chariot rider is coming towards you. All right, I wish you everything. Keep your land and good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye.